Well, Valentine is over, so it's time to change out my tobacco basket. So let me see if I can find something springy to put in there. See, this is what I do. I make stuff. This is a pink and yellow tulip wreath that I made last year. And I took it apart because I want to make something to go take the place of this. So after I have taken that wreath apart, I've decided that I'm going to use a small grapevine wreath and just add a little floral to it, remove that heart. So let's see how that works out. Okay, so here's something else that I may use. This is a white grapevine wreath that I made a while back, but I may take some of these red flowers out and I may use this ribbon again. This is another reason that I like wired ribbon, because you can just press it and smooth it out. So I'll just take that off, find that. So remove that, take off the bow, and I can use that white grapevine another time. Okay, so I pressed my ribbon and I have, assorted size pieces, but that's fine. I still have more ribbon than I will need. For this bow, there's a piece that's probably only 18 inches or so, but I pressed it and that will work just fine. So I'll put that out of the way. And the next thing I'm gonna do is take apart this previous piece that I had, and I'll use some of those pieces. I may not use all, well, I won't use all of it because it's too much for this small grapevine wreath that I have. So let me just take all this apart. This is why I don't use hot glue on the things that I make for myself, because I get tired of things and I like to just take it apart, make something new. I like this piece with the geraniums. It's really about one piece of that, maybe all that I need. Let me let's get these things out of the way. It's a little bit large, but if I just use the one piece and cut this taller piece off, that will work. And then I can just take something that's smaller, a little more airy, to put in at that top. So let me cut this piece off. Now I'll save that. I'll use that, for something else. And actually it might be okay to use with this. It just was, sticking out too far. But if I put it in with that and just shorten it, then that might be okay. I think that's what I'll do. And then I'm going to shorten this end. Sorry, that's noisy. I do like this little vine that's just so light and airy. So I am going to put some of that behind it. So I'm just going to take these pieces and I'll use a little bit of floral wire, probably a zip tie, to hold those two pieces together. And then take a little piece of this airy vine, put a little at the top and a little at the bottom. These vine pieces were long too, so let me find a short piece here. There's a short piece. It's really a little long. And just kind of, all these pieces are wired. Fold that over. Get a little bit of that coming toward the bottom. Just curve that a little bit. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna put a zip tie right in here where I'm holding. Put that right around where my thumb is. Bring that to the back. It's a large zip tie. I should have got something smaller. Snip off that end. Okay. So now, I can put that on my wreath. Wire that to my wreath, and I'm going to put a small bow right in there. And I'll do that with some floral wire. That seems just a little bit floppy right there. So I'm gonna take another piece of wire and attach right there. Tag off that grapevine wreath. I think I got that at Walmart. Just gonna pull that leaf down. I need to cover up that stem just a little bit. It needs just a little small something right there. See, to cover up that. So I'm just gonna kind of work that. This little piece, it's just a scrap piece of something I had, and just kind of bring that in there to cover that up, okay? Now then, I'm gonna make just a small bow, and I don't need much of a bow because it's a small arrangement. Let me put that in my tobacco basket and make sure it's going to be okay. Okay, so I just took my hearts out. I'll put that away in the closet for maybe use that next year, and then do my tobacco basket. That'll be just right. And put a small bow right there. So I think I'll just use these two short pieces of 1.5 inch ribbon. This has got cherries on it, and the other is a red gauze. The cherry is longer than the red, so I'm just gonna make a loop, give it a twist, make another loop, just keep holding that, and take the red, a little bit smaller loop, see if I can get another loop in there. I think I'm going to use just a little bit of this black and white check. Use a little piece of floral wire. Just go right over the center of that where my thumb is holding. Bring it around to the back. Hold the wire, and then I'm going to twist the bow. Then take the wire and attach it right in there, bring it around to the back. I'm not going to worry so much about wires on the back of this or anything because it's going in that inside that basket. Sorry, I did not catch that. I picked up another piece of wire and didn't catch my bow. Hang on. Just put another piece of wire around it. Now then, let me just kind of fluff that bow out a little bit. Angle those tails a little bit. And I'm gonna dovetail this black and white check. Well, it's already dovetailed, but I need to make it shorter. So now I'm gonna just secure it into the tobacco basket.